Hey everybody, what's up? How's everybody doing out there? It is Ulu of UluHiLyfe. How's it? This is my first video upload to YouTube on my YouTube channel. So here it is, guys. How's it? Again, Ulu Gomes. I'm the owner of UluHiLyfe. Just a little bit about me before we actually get to pop in with this channel. So I was born and raised in Hawaii. I went to I was raised on the island of Maui from elementary school to high school. I graduated from high school on the island of Maui. After Maui, After graduating, I moved to the Big Island of Hawaii, and yes, I planted my roots there. Had my children there. I was working very much a big part of the community there. And in 2018, I decided, you know what, I have to leave Hawaii and I have to see what's out there. I never left. And aside from the fact that I went to Florida and California, okay, with my parents on vacation to Disneyland and Disney World, and we visited Ohana there. So yeah, I left the islands, but it was for like 2 weeks or 3 weeks, one trip, and another 2 weeks, and I was like 7 and 9 years old, so I don't really count that as actually seeing stuff, because honestly, I can tell you what I remember most about. Okay, I remember most. There's two things, okay, that I remember most about those trips. Okay, one, one of them, no, two. One of them on when I was 7 years old, we went to California. My dad's brother was getting married, so we went over there. I was like 7 years old, and my sister above me was like 13, 14 years old or something like that. Well, what I remember the most is, remember back in the day they had the tube top sets. The tube top sets. It was like terry cloth or something, and it was stretchy and you could use it. And then they had the Dove shorts. The Dove shorts. If you had Dove shorts, you were popping. Okay, if you had Dove shorts, you was popping back in the day. So I remember my mother dressing us in that. And then also the hair with the big round balls, right? And that if you didn't sit still and your mom was putting that stuffs on and you moved, well, and it popped out of her wherever it hit you in your head, hey, that's your fault. That's your fault. But I remember that. And the other thing I remember is the colors we were wearing. I don't The colors we were wearing, I used to always be dressed in orange, and she used to be always dressed in green. Why, I don't know. Because my sister's complexion is much more lighter than mine, so I look best in bright colors, I was told. So yeah, I was always, and green is my favorite color. My sister had green, I had orange, with those balls and the yarn bows too. Yeah, the yarn bows. Let me tell you, the yarn bows. Yeah, those. So never ever did I leave the islands as an adult, actually being able to retain important memories. The second trip I left, I went to Florida. I think I was 9 years old, and the thing that I remember most about that, the first thing that pops into my head, okay, back in the day, that's the days when parents they could smoke around you. You know what I mean? It wasn't like you can't. It wasn't against the law to smoke, to have your children around secondhand smoke. I mean, that's why I had a lot of ear infections when I was young. I promise, and I had to have surgery because both of my parents smoked around in the house, and it was like in the car and everything. Well, my uncle, my dad's sister's husband, my uncle, he smoked cigarettes too. I remember he had a Cherokee, And my dad was in the front on the passenger side, and my uncle. And guess who was in the middle? Me. And the air conditioning was on. What? And the windows was up. That is what I remember most about that trip. Okay, of course I had fun. I had fun. But I mean, she's Wet and Wild, went to Cypress Gardens, went to SeaWorld, went to, Disney World, and all of that. But I remember I couldn't stand. That was something that was just pounded in my head. So those are the two trips that I went on. And the after that, I never left. I would travel, but into island. And yeah, I've always been on the island. So coming here was a huge culture shock for me. Okay, so yes, we got 808 in the 702 UluHiLyfe. It took me a minute to acclimate to my environment. Not so much nature, but socially acclimate, adapt. But I will tell you some other words. I definitely did mature a lot. Definitely, I'm no longer naive, but I am the same island girl, but I'm just evolved. I'm evolved that way. I'm wiser now. My mentality level has just, I feel like my brain went from like this big to like, so island girl in the 702. It's been about July this year makes 4 years, so it's time for me to start vlogging my journey. So let me just tell you a little bit how I came to have UluHiLyfe as a business. Well, what do I do? What does Ulu do? Well, first of all, I'm a mother. I work part-time. I'm a social media personality. I just started teaching hula. My first class was today, but I've been in Henderson. I've been teaching hula for quite some time, for a long time actually, under the direction of my kumuhula, Ali'i Kahuna Nui Ehulani Stephanie, and she is my kumuhula for the halau that I danced for back in Hawaii. And my halau name is Halau Hula Kamakani Hali Ala Opuna, and that means the returning fragrant winds of Puna. So I'm representing Puna. Okay, my 808, my beaches, my Paradise Park, my Kea'au, my Ainaloa, Nanavale, Mountain View, Curtistown, Hawaiian Paradise Park, all of those places right there. Hawaiian Acres. I got you. Shout out to the Puna district. Howzit. Anyways, after I graduated from high school, I went over there, planted my roots, had my children, all of that, and worked and was part of the community for a long time, and decided in 2018 that I needed a change in life. So I came over here, and here I am. This was the first time that I ever set foot on this desert land, was in 2018 of July. And let me tell you, I did not expect, I was told the heat was going to be hot. Okay, well, before I left, I did all my necessary medical things that I needed to do. I ordered a whole bunch of contacts, and I ended up having to throw them away because I didn't know what to do with them. I had to reorder. I had to go to the doctor, reorder, and I probably should have recycled them. Anyways, I don't know, but I didn't know at that time. But I had to order different kinds. So as to the ones that were not made for 120-degree weather. So that was crazy. Every time I would put my contacts on to try to wear them, it would just be like hurting my eyeballs. And I'm thinking to myself, oh my gosh, that's crazy. So yeah. Things I didn't know about the desert. um, I didn't know that my hair would be super, super straight, super, super, super straight. Um, you know, yeah, it's just super, it's very dry and it's very, I didn't realize that my skin would be this dry. Now I know. Drink lots of water, lots of water, lots of water, lots of water, lots of water. You have to. You have to drink lots of water. We shall. I'm also doing a show with class initials, and it is called Classes in Session. That's coming up. Look out for when we drop our first show, guys. Okay, so look out for that. Where can you find? I'm also doing a Bestie and Me. I'm also doing a Bestie and Me on Instagram. It is with my best friend from Hawaii. We do it every Sunday, 5 o'clock p.m. Hawaii time. And then also right now, we're on daylight savings, so it's 3 hours ahead. So it will be 8 o'clock Las Vegas time. You can catch us every Sunday, and we talk about some crazy stuff. And I think you might find interesting. So come check us out on IG, UluHiLyfe. Another place you can find me is on Facebook. I do a show called Juice and Jabber on Lady D TV on Facebook. If you're not following UluHiLyfe Facebook and Lady D TV Facebook, go ahead, like it, get the notification so you can join us, and we do juice and jabber. So juicing and jabbering. Not always we be juicing. Sometimes I make hibiscus tea, my protein shake. Just drink coffee and talk story. I also do a once a month a woman empowerment show on segment on there. It's from 8 to 9 a.m. every third Tuesday of every month. Okay, so I just finished my March episode, and so you can check me out on the April one. And also I work with Fireproof TV Films, doing events, and yes, working with them sometimes behind the scenes. And yeah, you can find me on Fireproof TV Films too. I do an Aloha Friday show at 11 o'clock a.m. every third Friday. So yes, there we talk story about Hawaii, we dance hula, we learn Olelo Hawaii, Hawaiian words, and we learn slangs. So the island slangs, the pidgin English, formerly now, not excuse me, not formerly, now called Hawaiian Creole. But to me that's pidgin English. um, also, you can always listen to my lives on my Ulu Gomes page on Facebook and watch my lives there. Those I kind of do little impromptu ones, so I pop up here and there. And of course, here's where you'll be able to find me on UluHiLyfe YouTube. Welcome, and shout out to everyone who's out there um, watching this, and and everybody who's supported me on Facebook and IG. My Facebook account got hacked. Okay, my Facebook account got hacked, and I was trying to fight for my account. Let me tell you, and he was trying to sell it to me for $50. But he saw my page, and he hit up almost everybody on my page, even people that I went to elementary school with, was messaging me and telling me, sis, I know this is not you. Lucky they know how I talk, okay? Lucky they know how I talk, because they knew it wasn't me. But catch this. People started to screenshot the messages and send it to me. And do you know that he was studying the way I use my words in voice message, and he was trying to prove that it was me. I was told that he had a picture of me and showing that it was me in the camera. And it was so crazy. Well, you know what? To my hacker, I got my account back, okay? Because I had secured my email, and it came back. When I saw that he tried to hack into my Instagram. Okay, he tried to hack into my Instagram, and I got the notification. That's it. I went in, clicked the link, boom, boom, boom. I did the two authorization factor, right? Authentication. Excuse me, a two-factor authentication. Anyways, I don't know. You know what I mean. Okay, you know what I mean. And so when I saw that he was trying to hack it, because my phone suddenly said you're logging out of Instagram. I said, oh, I went to my email and I saw that, boom, and then that two-step authentication factor. Thank you. That's what I did. And so it was connected to all my emails. I was on my Instagram and my new Facebook, and so I was able to block it, change it, whatever I had to do. And now whenever there's mischievous or suspicious activity, yeah, I get the notification. Okay, so anyways, yeah, they tried to hack into my account, so into my other accounts, so that's why um, you know, I had to make new accounts. And so when I finally hacked into my old account, I have so much to maintain and I can't do it. So I am mostly on UluGomes. My other account that he hacked into was actually my English name. So, and a picture. I changed the picture, but I can never use that name again. So it stays there. I still have access to that account, and I will always have access to that account. So that just stays like that, and I go on whenever I go on. Okay, so yeah, but that ought to say, do the two-step verification, authentication factor, authorization. Oh my gosh, do the two-step stuff. Okay, just do the two-step thing, and then you will be straight. Okay, you'll be straight. You'll be straight. Anywho, yes, you can find me there, and you'll be seeing me a lot more because I'm getting the hang of this uploading videos thing and all that stuff. Anyways, I just want to give a shout out to my supporters, my fans, my followers on my social media platforms that I frequent a lot. I'm on TikTok too as well. I do believe it's under Uli Gomes. I just started doing that, getting back on there. You can find me there. If you have any questions about what I do as far as hula, go ahead and leave a comment. I will be posting the links. I also have a website, UluHiLyfe.square.site. It has one product on there. That's my hula. So, working on that, guys. I'll see you guys later. Mahalo. Hope to see you guys soon.